Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first thing you may notice is I am not in my room. I am in my living room. And that is because I have the house all to myself for a few hours, so I thought I would upload a video while no one's home and give you a bit of a change of scenery. So today's video, I was originally going to do my top 10 favorite episodes of Heartland, but because yesterday I watched season 14 of Heartland after I uploaded, I thought today I would do tomorrow's video, which was going to be my season 14 reaction today, and I'll do my top 10 videos tomorrow. So, season 14, I knew was coming because of Hannah King's channel. I watch her videos. I knew it was coming eventually in 2020 because of the filming of the COVID stuff. And I also kind of knew about Ty's death. I kind of predicted just because of all the stuff that was going on, people saying, "Oh, Graham Mortal's not in Heartland anymore. They killed him off." And I sort of knew that, and then I found an article that was written in Calgary Herald on Monday, that actually kind of put a subject on that. So I knew what was going to happen, and I watched a scene, a 1-minute scene from season 14 on it, and I almost cried, and I did cry in this series. This episode really did get me. Not many Heartland episodes do. I haven't cried in a lot of them. This one, I did. I was sitting there the whole time, trying not to cry, and I did cry for about half of it. And then I watched some videos on it, which I was, again, trying not to cry through. But this was a very, very good job. In my opinion, this is one of the best written episodes of Heartland ever. And the way the rest of the season is going to play out, we'll have to see. I just watched the trailer for episode 2 yesterday, and I showed it to my sister today, so we'll have to see how that whole thing works out. But I was very impressed with this episode, besides crying for half of it. Just the way that they portrayed Ty's death, they did a very, very good job, and they showed how each character is coping with it. Amy isn't really taking clients on and is spending more time with Lindy because she's a single mom now, and when Ty wasn't working Ty was helping her, so when Ty wasn't needed, he'd be watching Lindy. And Amy now has to do that, and we see this character unfold again because, as you know, in season 1, Amy did lose her mom, and she did feel that it was her fault because she told her mom to get her horse. So to get that horse. So Amy again feels like it's her fault, even though it isn't. And Amy losing Ty after losing her mom is something that you don't expect everyone in Heartland to go through. After losing Marion, they now lose Ty. But the way that they did that, writing Graham Mortal out of the show, is a very good job because when Graham Mortal announced that he was leaving and took some time off from Heartland, that's when he did all the Mongolia stuff, and then he announced he was officially leaving the show, they could have just done a quickie divorce or sent him off to Mongolia again, but because of Ty and Amy's relationship, him and Amy getting divorced wouldn't really work or make sense. Ty going off to Mongolia again, okay, but usually when Ty goes off to Mongolia, we expect to see him. Where is Ty? So killing Ty made the most sense, and yes, it is sad, especially for me, being that Ty is my favorite character. Is very, very sad and a little hard for me. Right now, as I'm saying this, I'm trying not to cry, but Heartland it's been a good journey, and if it continues, again, I'm not too happy about the 14th season, but the way this season is written, a lot of people think that, killing off a main character in a TV show is a big, big, big risk, and that is because killing off a main character usually people will stop watching because all of a sudden their favorite character isn't in a show anymore. But when done right, it works very well. Now, of course, with the Waltons, they had to do something about that. They didn't choose to do something about that. They had to, because Will Geer died in between season 5, season 6, season 7, so they had to write Grandpa off the show. Whereas in How to Train Your Dragon 2, that was always part of it. It just wasn't always going to be stoic. It was going to be Gobber. But they decided to do stoic. And many TV shows, after they kill off a main character or get rid of a main character for some reason, shows will go downhill. But the way Heartland wrote this episode, and hopefully the way they write the next episode and every episode after, will keep Heartland afloat. And the article that I read also said that Amber Marshall said that Heartland still has more stories in it. And again, like I said, I'm not too happy about that. But if a 15th season does come out, I will watch it, even though I'm not too happy about it. But the way that they portrayed Ty's death and the way everyone's dealing with grief, it works, because Amy, we can see, is clearly grieving. Lou is too. She lost a brother-in-law. But she tries to be strong for Amy and go on with her duties as mayor. Georgie, Ty was her uncle, but he was more of like a brother to her. Like Jeff, her brother. And she thought that she could do show jumping again. But then she realized that maybe she needs a bit more time. But then she figured that, no, I need to get back doing this. I need to get back doing show jumping. And Tim, again, Tim was hiding it very, very well, but as we can see, as he was tearing down the house, he was struggling. And he did mention in the Season 2 preview that tearing down the house helped his anger, and that's something he needed to do. So Jack says, "You think I should tear down a house?" And Tim's like, "No, that's just the way I dealt with it, because truth is, everyone deals with grief in their own way." I personally have lost my grandma. Three years ago. I also lost both my grandpas, but I was like not way too young to remember that, but I have lost my grandma. So I have dealt with loss and with grief, and you guys probably have too. So, and Jack, of course, for grief. Jack, again, was trying to be strong for Amy, but as we can see by this episode, he's probably dealing with grief too, because as he's mentioned 100 times in Heartland, Ty was pretty much like his son. The only thing I was upset with this episode was for the memorial. Georgie did not share memory, and yes, Georgie didn't know Ty as well as Lou and Amy and Tim and Jack, but she did know Ty. But then I got thinking, if she were to share memory with Ty, what would it be? Would it be him taking her driving? Or would it be when he gave her the bag? So, I don't know. But Sunday, the new episode comes out, and the rest of Season 14 will come out, so we'll have to see how that plays out. So that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give this video a like, subscribe, comment down below on how you felt for Season 14, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video, and stay tuned for tomorrow where I will be talking about my 10 favorite Heartland episodes. Alright, see you.